No, you're wrong. It's one of my favorite days. You know why?
Why?
Because we're celebrating. And not the Kentucky Derby, our military.
Awesome.
And you know me, I
Yep.
love that.
Yep.
I mean, I get goosebumps just thinking about the flights and the jets and stuff. So that's why it's a special day for me.
How did Cueto look?
I thought he threw well. I thought he looked free and easy. You know, usually you don't look at the end result. You look at how the ball's coming out of his hand. Obviously, it's a very cold, blustery evening or afternoon, and the ball was coming out of his hand good. His velocity was good. He mixed his pitches well. I thought he threw very well.
What was his pitch count or anything?
50-55, and he wound up at 52, something like that.
You have an idea how many starts?
What I read in the paper, 3.
How do you feel?
Haven't talked to him.
Haven't talked to him.
But he wanted to stay in for one more guy, so that tells me he felt pretty good. He goes, one more hitter. I said, no, you're done. So.
You guys have gotten off to a strong start.
A good start. I've been very pleased with how we've played the game. I think a lot of it's attributed to the fact that most of these guys were in AAA last year, finished the year, and so they have some experience. And we've played okay baseball, not great. I mean, there's some definite areas that we will improve in, but overall, I've been very pleased with the start we got off to.
How did their guy Owens look to you?
Pitched very well. Pitched very well. I thought he did an excellent job of mixing speeds. He got his fastball up to 93, and yet he threw some 87s that were effective pitches to both sides of the plate. He mixed his pitches well and kept us off balance. He threw very well.
What did Cueto max out to the 93 about?
I couldn't tell you, but I would say I saw 92s and 93s, so yeah.
Can you kind of talk about Thunder a little bit?
Oh, I love Thunder. I just, it's a shame we have this bad weather. I like the fact that there's so many people down here enjoying themselves, and you can, when the jets fly over and the tankers and everything, just, it's exciting, fun to watch. The fireworks tonight will be awesome, but I'll watch that on TV. I'm not going to stay down here. I got another ball game tomorrow afternoon, but it's a fun time. It's good festivities, and I enjoy it thoroughly.
What do you hope to see from Homer tomorrow?
Same thing, strikes. I hope the ball comes out free and easy. I think he's a few more pitches. I think he'll be 60, 65. But same thing, throw strikes, and I'll look to see how the ball comes out of his hand.
When guys come down here on rehab assignment, how does that change the club at all, if at all?
Usually it means a good spread, good food afterwards. Well, that's number one. To be honest, that's number one. Otherwise, it usually kind of messes things up a little bit more than anything else, just because, we're on a good roll. We got our rotation, we got our bullpen set, everything's going along pretty smooth, and then we throw a big monkey wrench into it with 2 guys coming in, which is our job. So, I mean, that's just part of it. But what does it do? It usually messes things up a little bit. But it always gives us a good spread, so that's the big positive.
Trade-off.
Rick Dontrelle's pitched outstanding.
Pitched very well. He's thrown quality strikes. He's pitched 2 games for us and controlled both games from start to finish. He's mixed his pitches well, but he's thrown tons of quality strikes with all 3 of his pitches.